The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from USAopoly.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And today we are playing CodeNames, but one of our favorite types of things is Marvel.
Yep.
You may know that one of our favorite games has to deal with Marvel, but this is all with comic stuff, so
Yes.
not the MCU.
No.
But
Not what we're familiar with, which you'll kind of probably see that in the gameplay.
yeah, this is from USAopoly. So this, like I said, plays just like regular CodeNames, but it's harder.
It is.
Because we don't necessarily know all the comics. We know the MCU very well.
We do.
But this goes well beyond that. Plus, the artwork is from the comics and such. So why don't they just check it out?
Yeah.
Because I can't really describe it very well.
That's our problem in this game, though. So, yeah.
So here we go. If you watched our video on CodeNames Disney, or you're already familiar with CodeNames, then you kind of know what to expect. But if not, I'll give you a really quick overview on this. We're going to have, since it's just Megan and I, it's a two-player variant. One of us is going to give the clues. The other person is going to try to guess. Now, the difference in the normal CodeNames is the fact that once a turn is done, then what we're going to do is we're going to place the opposing team's cover on one of the pictures. Now, in the Marvel edition, one team is Team Shield. So these are the covers that we used for that. And the other team is
Hydra.
Hydra. Hail Hydra. So those are the two shields we have. The assassin is Thanos.
Boo. Don't like Thanos. He's not going to do good things in Infinity Wars.
And then the neutral cards, here's the cool part.
Yeah,
the neutral cards are actually the Infinity Stones. So you can see we've got a number of those here. Do you know all the Infinity Stones?
You have the Tesseract, and you've got the...
It was the Ether from Thor.
Yeah, you've got that was the red one. You've got the one in Vision, which is the yellow one.
That one.
You've got...
There's the blue one, is the Tesseract.
Yeah.
You got
the Soul Stone. I don't know what color that one is, though. I heard that's a thing.
Well, what's the one that Doctor Strange has?
That's the yellowy?
The eye. No, it's the green one.
Oh, I thought it was yellow. I don't know.
Then you got a purple one, which was the one that Guardians had.
Yeah.
And then the orangey one. I don't think we've had that one yet.
I don't know.
So,
I've only seen Doctor Strange once, though.
But if you go through all of the Infinity Stones, all the neutral ones, then you get the Infinity Gauntlet. So if you get this, you will lose.
Yeah, just like it's going to happen in Infinity War. It's going to be really bad for everyone.
So just like before, we are going to have a clue card here, and remember, will be whatever color is on the outside. So in this case, this card is blue. So we'll want to be able to get all the blue ones, avoid the red ones, and of course, now instead of having it be black like it was in the Disney one, and I also think the regular CodeNames, it's now tan that has an X on there.
Yeah.
So you can see there's what
just
the back
to kind
looks
of
like.
show the difference, I think.
Right. So we are going to do something similar that we did with the Disney ones. We are going to start with the pictures for the first game, and then we're going to flip over and do the words for the second game. Now, Megan, you said you wanted to be the code giver?
Yes, for this one.
Okay, so let's get ready, and Megan will give codes. Okay, Megan.
All right, so I'm going to be the director, as it says in the rulebook, and we're going to be the director of Hydra, unfortunately. I know, yeah. So this is going to be the orientation for me, facing the board, so that's how we're going to go. And I'm going to try to get Dad to get all the Hydra spots.
Would I be the Red Skull?
You could.
Or would I be
That
Hydra
would
Bob?
probably be me. You can be Hydra Bob.
I'd be Hydra Bob.
Let's see. Steve 2.
Steve 2. Well, that's a reference to Steve Rogers. So I'm going to go Cap right here. Steve. Well, the other thing I can think of is Cap's shield. Ooh, get an Infinity Stone out there. Interesting.
Okay, let's let's see.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see one, but okay.
Okay, let's see what else. What else can I try to get you here?
I do want to point out this is really cool.
That is cool. The artwork's really cool. Andrew 2.
Ooh. Okay, so assuming that's a reference to Andrew Garfield, who was
best
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
So
in my opinion.
I'm gonna go Spidey.
That is correct.
And I don't see any other Spider-Man on here, but because the clue was Andrew, I'm assuming it has to do with his movie, and I'm going to go with the Lizard.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to make my other guess based on Steve clue, and I'm going to go right there. All right.
That's why I said Steve and not Cap. And I want you going for the shield. Like go for actual Steve on there.
Okay, you're giving too much information. Normally she wouldn't do that, but we're just kind of explaining the process.
Let's see. Put it on Iron Man because I don't like him. Because I'm Team Cap.
How do you not like Iron Man?
I like the second movie, and that's about it. Let's see.
Blasphemy. If it wasn't
It's
for
the
Iron
only
Man,
good
we would
one.
not have the
That's
MCU.
true, but the second Iron Man is the best one in my opinion. Ooh, Utah 1.
Utah.
Yeah. I think that's the right location.
Well, it's not where the Thor's hammer was, if that's what you're getting at. So I know that was New Mexico.
Wow.
So I think I'm going to pass. Because I don't see anything.
Because I don't know where things are, apparently.
So I'm going to pass.
So I put a shield down. Okay then. Never mind. I should probably pay attention to things better.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to assume that you were just thinking that, and I'm going to say that right there.
No.
Oh, no.
No. That wasn't what I was aiming at. I just had the wrong location. It wasn't Utah. Yeah.
You keep covering up Iron Man.
I mean, why not? Skull 1.
Skull 1. Well, I know he kind of has a skull, because I think that's Crossbones. So he has a big skull, but I'm going to assume that you're going for this guy. Hail Hydra.
Ugh. Are you done? Would you like to make another guess? Based on
Utah? Sure. I'll go here. I'll go with the Destroyer.
Because I thought it was in Utah, not New Mexico. I couldn't think of where.
New Mexico.
Utah's different aliens. But yeah, I was like, well, it's in the desert and that's where he comes in. And I was like, oh, I don't know. Okay, so I gotta put another shield down.
Technically, you probably wouldn't ask me if I'm going to still guess because
Well, I
I
wanted
could
to
have. I know.
verify.
And we're just showing the game, so.
Ugh. So
It's getting tight.
it's just harder than Disney. Even though it's a subsection of Disney now, it's still harder. Gun 1.
Gun 1?
I don't know how to link some of these, so I'm just gonna have to do singles, I think.
All right. Well, I'm going to go sniper there.
There we go.
And I'm doing my Disney points since you
are.
yelled at me at the Disney one.
I mean, come on. It's not that hard to do Disney Point. Wings 1.
Well, I'm not going to go with Howard the Duck, so I'll just go with that Falcon thing
Yep.
looking over there.
Well, Howard can just get covered up anyway.
So we only got one left?
We got one
That
left.
should be easy then.
head 1.
Head 1. I'm going to go with the leader.
Yeah, that dude.
All right.
There we go.
So
the last shield one, well, the last one I could put was Awesome Mix, and I was not going to cover that up. I was like leaving that for it. I was like, no.
Ooga chaka, ooga,
Not doing that
ooga, ooga chaka. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put some new cards out, but we're going to go word side up, and then Dad's going to be the director. Okay, so we are ready to go. This will be the orientation that I'm going to be trying to go for, and we are going to be Shield.
Woohoo! We have met, though, a Hydra person. Because we met Brett Dalton.
That's
He's
true.
Hydra. He's on the fence, but you know.
Well,
it depended what season you were watching of S.H.I.E.L.D. Spoilers if you're not involved in that.
So,
but we did meet Hydra, and he put Hail Hydra on my autograph.
yeah, he seemed like he was a pretty cool
He
guy.
was pretty cool. But we have met more S.H.I.E.L.D.-oriented people, so, you know.
And we met that one guy at St. Louis Comic-Con who looked just like Coulson.
He did.
He was awesome.
That was when
He's the best cosplay guy I've ever seen.
That was when we met Peggy.
That's
Haley
true.
Atwell. He was there. So yeah, essentially the start of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, that director.
Okay. Wow, this is tough.
That's why I didn't want to be the Codemaster this one. So I was like, it's going to be harder.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go for this one.
Okay.
T'Challa 1.
T'Challa.
That is Black Panther.
Wakanda forever, as they say. I love Shuri, though. She was my favorite.
That was his
I
sister,
loved
right?
her, yeah.
She was pretty cool.
She was awesome. She was pretty cool.
Let's cover that one up. Coulson 2.
Ooh. Agent, definitely.
He is.
Because that's his first name.
Yeah. What do you mean? Who's Phil? His first name's Agent.
Ooh, and then I'm gonna go with Wound.
That would actually be a good one.
He got stabbed.
Okay.
Where else are you going with Coulson? I could maybe see something, depending.
We're not doing very well here.
Oh, come on.
I know.
This is on you, kind of.
These are difficult.
This is why this one isn't the family edition. Because it's got a little bit more challenge. Could be, but it's not as simple as Disney.
Well, I'll say more after we get done with this.
Okay.
And then you'll realize how difficult
Some of
this
them are
is.
just, like, weird. With you trying to figure out how to pair them, though. Well, and some of them I don't know either. So that doesn't help.
Mightiest.
Heroes. Is that a word? That is a word. There it is. Was it only one? You didn't say number.
Oh, yeah. It was
Okay,
only one.
I was just
Sorry.
making sure. I was like, I'm assuming.
You're correct. And the rules do say that you can always guess one more than the number that your clue or your director, Codemaster gives.
Just want to verify.
But I don't really have anything
correct,
else for you to say that.
There's like, no, I'm not going to say that yet until our review, depending.
German 1.
Ooh.
Yep, Baron's.
I was like, you could have gone with so many different words for that too, because you know he's got quite a spiel there.
He does.
Longing, 14, train car, all the really sad words.
He does say homecoming too.
He does say homecoming. All of the really sad things that make Bucky turn bad. Bucky deserves so much better. That's why he's rocking that long hair. He's like going in Wakanda. He's got all that hair going for him. We met Bucky too.
We have met Bucky.
Bucky's so nice. Sebastian's just a very nice person.
Number 1. Yep.
That one.
That's a hard one to try to incorporate.
So we need 4 more. Ooh, they've got like 6.
Yeah, we're
Yikes.
really hurting on this one.
Come on. I still have the one from
I can't say anything.
Coulson, correct? You can't?
I can't say anything. No, that would be too much of a clue.
Ugh. I just remembered that.
Damned 2.
What?
And I realize this is a family show. Damned.
Ghost Rider? I don't know. I've not seen anything with Ghost Rider, so that was a guess. I don't know. Damn.
You haven't watched Ghost Rider movies?
No.
Well, the second one's bad.
I haven't. And then he was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I didn't watch that season, though. It's one of the newer ones. I don't know. Because I don't know who that guy is, so I have no idea. Can I go back and make the guess for... No, not until I do all of them.
No, you have to get all of them right.
I don't know. I don't want to pass, because they'll win. I have no idea, though. I'm gonna pass. I have no idea. I mean, it's gonna be wrong either way. Oh, no, there's one more. Okay, I thought that was the last one.
No.
Oh, it will be, though, won't it?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
So we have 3 that we still have to guess. So I've got to go at least the number 2. That way you can, if you got them, then you could guess one more.
No idea with that one, though. So I've got one with Damned. I've got one with Coulson. And then you've got, like, one more to ask still.
Uniform 2.
Uniform, okay. Helmet. Oh, I was thinking that's part of a uniform.
Nope, and we will be placing our last one here, so we are going to lose this one.
Okay, so where were you at? So you had Coulson. Were you thinking Cap?
Nope. I intentionally was avoiding Cap because Cap was where Thanos was.
Oh.
Nope. Coulson was the leader of the team.
That's what I wondered later on.
Damned.
Yeah.
I was actually going for Ghost Rider. I was hoping that you would know what he was wearing, and with the uniform, boots.
Oh.
But Damned also, Damien Hellstrom is a Damned type of name.
I mean, who is this person, though?
I have no idea who he is.
I don't know. He looks weird.
So,
I don't know.
All the people that are familiar with the comics are going to be yelling at
like,
saying, "How do you know who that guy is?"
We're not comic first. We're just MCU verse.
All right, so we're actually going to split the trophy, but instead of doing 2 trophy presentations, we're going to just skip the trophy presentation.
All right, that
since
works.
we did that. So let's just move on and get to what we think. Okay, Megan, you want to go first?
Sure. This one is a lot harder than the Disney one, and I think it's just partly because we don't know a lot of the characters, and then especially doing the word side, it's a lot harder trying to kind of do it where visually it's a little bit easier sometimes with the pictures. That is not a good picture of Star-Lord. I'm just gonna put that out there, guys. It's Chris Pratt. You could have done so much better.
Well, you got to remember,
with him as his
this
mascot.
art is all from the comics.
Which they should do a movie version.
Yeah, that would be cool. We've talked about that in the Disney one. If they did a live action thing, they could do a live action MCU, which would be really...
Well, not even cinematic, because you can bring in TV. Because you could bring in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You could bring in all the Marvel, the Netflix ones. So you got Daredevil and Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, and you got Iron Fist and all those guys.
Jessica.
There should be a Kilgrave card. So that would be awesome. So, like,
it's a picture of David Tennant.
It's just David Tennant. Like, that would be great. David Tennant rocking the purple suit.
So there are a ton of cards, like we showed in the Disney version. You can see there's a whole stack of them. But just kind of showing off some of our favorites.
Memes.
So we got Mjolnir, or Mjolnir. We got I Am Groot.
Yep.
We have Black Widow.
Yep.
We have
Mary Jane with X out of Spidey.
Is that Mary Jane, or is
Mary
that's
Jane.
not Pepper?
It's not Pepper. It's Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
It could be Pepper, I guess, if you wanted to make it.
Yeah, but the back says.
I know it says.
It says Spider-Man, but she's holding Iron Man's thing. So I don't know the connection because I'm not well versed in the comics.
We're not. No.
There's of course your favorite, Bucky, who you've met.
I love Bucky.
Doctor Strange, who's been the Cumberbatch.
Yes.
Another one of your favorite
with
actors.
A terrible American accent. I can't stand
Yeah.
it though.
There's the Hulkbuster Iron Man armor, which is really cool. You got. I just like this card because it's all about Spider-Man. It is Daily Bugle.
We like J. Jonah Jameson.
Iron Man, of course, is my favorite Marvel character. Then we've got Daredevil, but not the Daredevil from Netflix.
And I've met Daredevil too.
Oh, that's true, you have.
did.
And then Ant-Man, because I think that's a funny movie.
I don't like Ant-Man though. That's not my favorite of the MCU.
Well, I'm not saying it's a favorite. I'm just saying I like it. I think it's funny.
It is funny. It's got its moments. I like how he works at Baskin Robbins. That cracks me up.
Yeah, but like you said, I think this one is a lot harder.
Yeah.
I also think that the word version is harder than the picture version because, you've got like city, boots, war. That's I guess
they're
more
so generic.
Well, I guess it's more like regular code names, but these are not really the kind of words that you would expect on that.
I like the fact that instead of it being like a neutral or like the tan like in the Disney, it is the Infinity Stones with the gauntlet.
that's
and
really
then
cool.
Thanos is like your assassin, like you said. Like I think that's super cool, just to kind of add that.
Very
in.
thematic.
It is. Yeah.
I also think it's very thematic to have the teams be Shield versus Hydra.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. Gameplay wise, like I said, I like CodeNames. I played it a lot at work. I've not actually played this one with anybody but you. So it hasn't gotten to work yet with my group, but I'm sure it will at some point. And I'm sure that they'll like it because there's some Marvel fans that are out there and they probably know a lot of this stuff.
There easily could be DC version of this as well. Just because this one. Oh, I'm saying there's
DC.
Okay, I like TV DC. That's like my only exception.
Well, yeah, if we had the Arrowverse, that'd be cool.
And Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman's like the best person.
Wonder Woman, yes, Wonder Woman. The movie Wonder Woman was awesome.
But you could, since this is all comics, you easily could do DC comics as something like this. All of the thematics is possible for this. I know.
Yeah, if they went comics, that would be good.
Yeah, because we heard, in our Facebook Live, I think was it Jen who mentioned the Harry Potter codenames. So, there's a bunch of.
Yeah, that could be coming out in the fall. That could be awesome.
You could pick any category, any topic of movie or TV show or any genre and essentially make codenames. So the theming, it adds to it if you really like the theming. Yeah. So we like Marvel, we like Disney, so it's good for us, but it could be anything.
I think the quality of the cards is really good. Like I said, the artwork on the cards is good. The shields, the card shields that we put on there, it's nice and thick. They're very vibrant colors, so no mistaking what they are. Like I said, the Infinity Stones as a neutral I think is really cool. But yeah, overall, I think if you like CodeNames and if you know Marvel,
if you know more than the MCU,
you'll like this. Yeah, this does go well beyond the MCU.
You could always kind of mitigate it, I get to a sense. Like if you really don't know some of them, and you're kind of maybe playing with a group of people that is more familiar with MCU, you could probably try to pick at least a good section
like
of
Nova.
them.
I have no idea what Nova is.
See, I was thinking Nova Corps, Nova Prime, like
but
Guardians.
But yeah,
you could go with that for the word. But yeah, picture, I would be like, I don't even know
and then
who this person
Damien
is.
Hellstrom, I don't know who that is.
No idea either.
Yeah.
So you could easily kind of make it so you can maybe pick out a deck, a good sized deck. So you're gonna have a lot of different options and variability for people that maybe know more of the comics or less than the comics. So. All kind of depends how you want to make it work.
Yeah, but I would highly recommend this. Like
Definitely.
I said, you need to know. You need to know Marvel.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to know everything, but this covers. I think if you know the MCU, you would be happy playing this. There's going to be things that I think you're going to learn, and that might put you down the rabbit hole where you start saying, "Oh, well, I don't know that. Let me check that out." Hey. The comic seems interesting. I'm going to go read that. So
that's us with Legendary too, because there's always characters in the packs. I have no idea who they are, and then I'll just Google them and kind of figure out, what's their backstory? What are they like? And then easily go down that rabbit hole and learn more about them.
We do know who the Kingpin is.
Yes, we do know who Kingpin is because he's in Daredevil. Don't want to make him mad. That's the thing.
Putting a shadow on. There you go. In the white suit. Yeah. All right.
Everything's white with him. Come on. Get that painting, the white painting. Ugh.
Yeah, we won't
rabbit.
go there. So that is Codenames Marvel, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.